What is up, my brothers and my sisters out there playing H1Z1? You guys already know what's going on here. We got you guys top 5 pro tips for today. You guys smash that like button on the last version. In the description I said if I got 5 likes on it I would make a pro version. So pretty much let's hop into it. After this patch 1.15 update, I actually have some other tips I can share with you guys. I'm definitely going to share in this video and bring you guys some of the notes, well, all the notes to be matter of fact. But let's start off with these pro tips. Number one thing I actually learned today, shouts out to King Plays for this, because I was watching his 20 kill gameplay and I noticed something. You can actually heal as you ADS, like while you're aiming you can actually heal, which is like really helpful. You can use either bandages or med kits. You just do it like normal. Pretty much what you want to do is be ADS and press down on the D-pad or left on the D-pad, and that'll start bandaging you up or either med kitting you up. Number 2, always use a car for cover. Whenever you guys get into gunfights, if you are the driver, let's say if you're playing solo and you see someone down the street, when you get to them, swerve left and hop out and get behind the car. You guys don't want to be standing out in the open just having a gunfight. You're trying to get that advantage on them. That's what the entire point of this is. Tip number 3, same area shots. Okay, what I mean by same area shots is when you take shots at people, be sure to try and hit them in the same place. Like, say for instance, if you start off shooting and y'all get into like a gunfight, like a deep gunfight at close range, and you aim for the head and you knock his helmet off, start back aiming for the head again to go ahead and kill him. Because you guys probably seen it happen to me in a lot of my streams. What ends up happening is I'll knock his chest off, and then once I knock off his chest plate, I start hitting his head and I start getting hella hit markers, and typically he ends up killing me because that wasn't the initial area that I was already aiming for. So that creates a problem. And tip number 4, fire can be put out by smoke. So pretty much, if you guys didn't know, if someone hits you with a Molotov, pretty much what you could do is you can throw a smoke down and you can run through the smoke and it immediately knocks all the fire off you. So if you guys are picking up smokes, that is a good reason to have them. Everything in this game has a specific use and is always worthwhile to have. And tip number 5, trees are your friends. Most definitely, guys. That statement alone will tell you a lot. Like in game, what ends up happening is once the area starts to get close, you'll notice like a lot of tree huggers out there. And now I ain't talking about no hippies. We're talking about legitimate tree huggers, like people that literally like follow around a tree just to not get shot. It's not hard, and then at that you can actually use your camera to look around you, which is really great. It is some most definitely needed. But the bonus tip, always have your weapon ready to bounce out. And what I mean by bounce out is, like, let's say you're cruising in a car and you hop in the driver's seat and you have a sniper rifle. You might want to switch that to like an AR or SMG, so when you hop out you just don't have a sniper. Unless you're Pomage. If you're going for clips, hey, let that be your thing. But be sure to have your weapon ready. Always have your weapon ready. You don't want to let that, get you, because it will screw you up most definitely. So now we are into the part of the video where I am going to talk to you guys about the update. Well, pretty much just read off the patch notes for you guys that didn't already know and try and elaborate on it. Fix several client crashes. Sorry about that. Pretty much what that means is, as you guys know, if you guys watch my stream, I blue screen a lot in this game. And what I mean blue screen is error code. It stops the entire game and it ends the stream. I have to restart the complete application. It gets really annoying. They say they fixed several of them, but I still error coded tonight after doing that patch. Adjust fire threshold to be more responsive. Your weapon should fire without having to pull R2 trigger so far back. Now that, I don't know exactly, like I know exactly what they mean by that, but as far as it working, I haven't actually seen it work. I've been messing around with the trigger on my controllers and nothing feels different from when I initially played the game as far as that goes. Fix the bug that was causing team members to be split apart when entering Fort Destiny. Yes, guys, that's a huge glitch. If you guys watch my stream, you guys already know when we do like subscriber days and whatnot like that, where the subs can play with me, a lot of people end up getting put into a different game, which is a big problem. I'm happy they actually fixed that. Additional logging added to track down. You guys don't really need that. That's purposeless. Adjusted the minimap so that your arrows is always on top of your teammates' arrows, which is very, very nice, dude. That can get hella confusing if you guys haven't paid attention to your minimap. That becomes a big problem and you will get confused. That's why you guys probably hear me screaming, "Get out of my arrow," as weird as that may sound, but that happens a lot. Loot bags no longer contain clothing. I'm not 100% on that one. That I want to say is a lie, because after downloading the patch, I still was finding clothing like on other people's bodies, like, which was really crazy. They also adjusted the amount of bandages and first aid kits that can be carried. So if you don't have a backpack, you get 5 bandages, 3 first aid kits. With a standard backpack, you get 10 bandages and 6 first aid med kits. And if you have a military backpack, you get 15 bandages and 10 first aid kits, which is really, really crazy. It's starting to throw me off a little bit, but it is something to get used to, most definitely. But the final thing, medical items can now be dropped by holding the appropriate D-pad. So you can drop med kits and whatnot in the game and bandages. If you guys found this video helpful and you like the gameplay, please be sure to go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.